Okay, next let's load Woman with Wrinkles. And you can see on the left, somebody's really used Photoshop to smooth out these wrinkles and make her skin look a lot better, and the dimples a little bit less. And we're going to try that with this on the right here. So again, the first thing you're going to do on your layers panel is you're going to make a new layer, and we're going to call this wrinkles. Okay, so we're going to fix the wrinkles on that layer. Then we're going to come over here to our restoration tools, and we're going to choose the healing brush, which is like the spot healing brush but for bigger areas. Then you're going to resize your brush so that it's about a quarter of this, about half of the size of this dark area underneath her eye. Now the healing brush takes a little bit of setup. So what you want to do is you want to find an area of skin that it can suck up some pixels for. So I want it to come out of this nice smooth cheek here. So I'm going to come up here to the kind of the right hand side of the cheek, and I'm going to hold Alt down, and it turns my cursor into a target, and that's going to be the target area that it picks up from. So I'm going to go ahead and check that. And then before I start to paint, I'm going to come up here to my dialog box, or no, sorry, options bar, and I'm going to choose current and below. So that way I'm not only working with this blank layer, but I'm also working with the layer below it, and that's the key. Okay, so as I click and drag, I want you to notice underneath my cursor there's a little plus symbol, and that's showing me where I'm picking up these pixels. So I need to be careful not to go over here into the nose, or that's going to pick up like the wrinkle or the dark shadow there. So it's kind of picking up pixels here and blending them with these ones up here. And that worked really nice. I don't think I need to change my target again because I'm going to do another swipe right here. So I'm going to click here, and you can see again the plus symbol, and it's following where my cursor is. I'm going to go ahead and let go. Nice. Okay. Now I want to do the crow's feet here. So I'm going to have to change my anchor point here. So I'm going to hold Alt down, and I'm going to pick up some pixels from this area because it's a little darker, a little bit different tone. And this is going to be a real short little move there, just a little move, because I don't need to do a lot of that. So you could see if I hide this, there's dramatic dark wrinkles, and if I show it, I've really smoothed it out. Now that might be a little too much smoothing though. If you make things look too fake, people aren't going to buy it. So now we're going to come up here to the opacity slider, and we're going to just bring back a tiny bit, that was probably too much, tiny bit of the wrinkles. And this is, you know, where it becomes an art. If you get rid of all of it, it's not going to look right. So you just kind of want a little tiny bit of wrinkle, but softening it quite a bit. So I think it's going to look good about, I don't know, for me, somewhere in between 50 and 60%. All right, let's try it down here. So I'm going to suck up some pixels from, let's say, right in this zone. So I'm going to hold Alt down, click, and as I click and drag, you can see the plus symbol is following my cursor. And again, we just want that to be subtle. We don't want it to be too dramatic.